Hey guys, Chris here. I wanted to give you a quick update on my songwriting journey. About a couple years ago now, 2 years ago now, I decided to buy an acoustic guitar and start writing songs. I've played guitar for many years, but I'm really a drummer. But anyway, I just wanted to write songs. I'm not really a good guitar player, really. I just play chords, simple chords. But so I started writing songs and it started off with the music for like a year and a half. All I did was write riffs and arrangements, and because I've never been a lyric writer. But then I decided to get into lyric writing, and I found a local group here in my town that meets once a month, and you present a song and you get feedback and criticism and all that. It's really good. And so about 3 weeks ago, I presented my first song that was actually the music was already produced, and I wrote lyrics and I actually sang it, which I'm not really a singer, but just for the idea of the song, I had to sing it. And so I presented that, and it didn't go that well lyrically. The music, everybody liked the music and the production. Obviously, that's my strength. I'm an audio engineer, right? But the lyrics were very weak and a lot of criticism, which was good. I needed it. But 2 days ago or 3 days ago, I actually wrote a song that I had been sort of working on for a little while, mostly in my mind, mostly thinking about what I wanted it to be about. And then last Saturday, I just wrote it out, and it ended up coming out pretty well. And so then I had the music already done, and then I just sang my voice on top of it. And but anyway, I didn't sing it very well. I have to sing it again. But anyway, the lyrics, I read it for my wife, I read it for a friend, and they really liked it. So I consider that like my first song that isn't completely horrendous, which is good. It's good to write something that, it's not bad. Maybe not the worst song ever written. And yeah, so anyway, hopefully sometime soon I'll be able to play that for you, which would be cool. Or, I'll either play it live or I'll play the recording for you on this channel. So subscribe if you're not. Also, about writing with other people, I've been writing with several other people locally, and it's very interesting. It's like any other creative endeavor or any other marriage or any other business partnership. Like, there's a lot of chemistry involved, right? Like, sometimes, you start off working with someone and it seems to be good, but then it becomes something else, and then it's not so good anymore. Or vice versa, right? Like, you'll start off and it seems a little weird, but then you sort of get a couple things going and it's good. But anyway, that's just life. The chemistry is part of life, and I know I've gotten better at sort of handling that chemistry or managing the chemistry. Like, now I can sort of feel when it's not really going that well, and I can also feel when it's going really well. And you can too. It's just I had to become a little more sensitive to that, right? And so that's happening. And also another interesting idea of songwriting is when you first have an idea for a song and you're psyched about it, you're like, oh, this is cool. And you write the lyrics and you record a little bit of the song with a melody, and it's like, oh, that's cool. That's a cool idea. A lot of times the next day or a few days later, you'll hear it again and you'll be like, yeah, that's not as good as I thought it was. But here's the thing, and I've experienced this recently, and I know a lot of people experience this. Whatever your first idea is for the song, you sort of get attached to it. I mean, the first idea for the song that you actually like in the moment. Even later, if you decide, yeah, that's not really that good, I find myself still attached to that original idea. I still sing those lyrics or the melody in my head. So anyway, it's just a very interesting thing for me to notice that it's difficult for me right now to sort of write something, and maybe I like it in the moment, but maybe the next day I don't like it as much. I almost feel like I'm attached to that first thing. To a certain degree, not completely attached, but so I'm sort of managing that in my own mind as well. And again, I think just by noticing it, that goes a long way toward, handling it and getting through it, getting past it. And also, I'll end with a little funny story. So in our local songwriting group, they had recommended this book called The Craft of Lyric Writing by Sheila Davis, which was, I think, written in the 80s, early 80s. And supposedly this is one of the greatest books on lyric writing. And so I went online and I bought it. You can't get it new anymore. It's out of print, so you have to get a used one. So I bought a used one, and when it was delivered, as soon as I unwrapped it and opened it and started reading it, my nose started to feel weird. And then I kept going, and it was like my nose started to run. And I'm slightly allergic to cats. And I immediately realized that this book must have been owned by someone who had cats. And they must have just left it out. It must have accumulated a lot of cat, whatever, fur, dander, I don't know what it is. And but then I was like, is it really that? Is that what's happening, or is it all in my mind? So I put the book down. I waited a few days. I went back, and the same thing happened. So then I cleaned the book, and I put it outside on the deck. It was a nice day, sunny. I'm like, I just put it on the deck to let the air, whatever, And then I brought it in, and then literally, it seemed several weeks, 2-3 weeks. I was trying to, see if I could read this book. And then finally, it was a few days ago, maybe a week ago, I was reading it, and then I started to feel the thing in my nose running. And I'm like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I just went into the garage. I threw the book into the garbage can. And then I went online and I bought another one, which is on its way. It's not here yet. But anyway, I had started reading the book. I really like it. I can tell that it's a really solid book. I mean, especially for someone like me who's still learning about songwriting. So, all right. Well, anyway, that's the update on my songwriting. Like I said, I hope the one song that I just wrote that I don't completely hate, I hope to share that with you soon. I will, because it might be close to done, or it might be done. I don't know. So, all right. Well, don't forget, we do 2 live meditation streams each week. There's a link below. You can check it out. Come meditate with my wife and I. It's fun. We do it twice a week. It's really helpful. And of course, Podcast Engineering School. That's my school where I teach people how to work from home and earn a great living producing podcasts from home. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you want to like and subscribe, please do. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.